Hello everyone, this is the first video I'm filming for 2026 and it is a video of my late 2025 empties. So the empties that I amassed from the last couple of months of 2025. I figured I would dip my toe into the waters of making videos again, and I wanted to start with stuff that I've actually used up. So let us begin. Okay, first I'm going to start with the skincare products that I physically have that I used up this year. And yeah, the first product that I used up was the Ordinary Niacinamide 10%, Zinc 1% mega bottle. This is a 4 ounce, 120 milliliter bottle. I don't even think they sell this off on the Ordinary website anymore because I think it was too good of a deal in terms of product versus price. Anyway, this took me a little over a year to finish up. I do like this product. I use it mostly as a blemish spot treatment because it's too dry for me to use on my face every day, but I use it on my face for the rare breakout and on my body as needed. And yeah, I've purchased this many a times in the past and will probably continue purchasing this in the future. I wound up finding another one of these mega bottles on Ulta. So I have another slightly over a year's worth of supply of this product, and I'm very happy about that. The next product that I used up in the skincare category is the Ordinary Saccharomyces Ferment Milky Toner. This was the first time, 2025 I should say, was the first time I used this product, and I liked it enough that I purchased it again during the Ordinary sale in November. And yeah, I like it. It's a great alternative for morning face refresh if I don't want to use a detergent. And I like it because it doesn't have an acid, so it's more gentle on the skin. I'm very into being kind to my skin barrier and not wanting to constantly use very strong actives on it. So I would recommend it, and it's also economical. I like the price. The third item in the skincare category, Empties, is the Ordinary Salicylic Acid 2% mask. This took me a while to use because I was using it off and on. This is actually the second tube I've purchased of this over the years. The first tube, I should say, was the giant. I don't even know how many ounces of product. It's the full size. This is the 30 milliliter, if I'm not mistaken. And it took me a while to get through because I have found that I don't particularly like salicylic acid. I find it too drying on my skin, especially on my face. So I struggled to use this up. I wound up just using it up on my legs in the shower to try to combat keratosis pilaris. And I don't know if it helped, but it helped me use up the bottle. So I'm glad this is done, and I will not be purchasing this or any other products with salicylic acid. So I'm just going to use up the few items I have with that active up in my collection. The next item in the skincare category is the Minimalist Aquaporin Booster Cleanser. It's a very simple, straightforward face wash. It's not that impressive. If you want something that suds up or anything, probably not gonna like this, but I like it. It's a hydrating cleanser. It doesn't really strip the skin. Your skin doesn't feel super squeaky clean, but it feels clean, and that's all that I'm looking for. So this one took me a while to get through just because I wasn't regularly using it. It's cheap. I like it. I would purchase it again if I didn't already have random samples that I got gifted that I'm going through. So yeah, this is another good one, and I would repurchase. now we have an old classic, the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water in the pink bottle, the sensitive skin bottle. I've gone through many bottles of this in the past, and I purchased this some years ago for a trip. Didn't wind up using it up until 2025, and I have no complaints. I mean, I still have this particular product in my arsenal of skincare, and if I can get the top off of this, I would reuse the bottle again, so I wouldn't have to go out and buy another travel size one of these micellar waters, and I could decant my bigger bottle into this. So yeah, no complaints. And last but not least, for the skincare category, is the waterproof version of the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. Don't particularly like this one. Like a lot of waterproof branded products, this one leaves a film on my eyes. I'm not a fan of that. I got this as a sample from an old employer that I had years and years ago. I just got around to, like all these products, I just got around to using it up in 2025. And if I can't get the bottle cap off of the pink top, I'll keep this and reuse this one as a travel. I'll rinse it out thoroughly. There's like a little bit in there. I'll rinse it out thoroughly and use this as the travel micellar water. So now moving on to the makeup category. It's all lipsticks. I have first and foremost this Cezanne watery lip tint in the shade Bitter Red. I got this from Don Quixote in Tokyo. I took a trip with a bunch of my former coworkers / friends in 2023, and I did pick up a few makeup related items, and this was one of them. This is a really nice, sheer, glossy, lollipop lips sort of product, and I really like it. If I didn't have so many lipstick products already that I need to go through, and honestly are similar to this and a nude brown color, then I would buy this again. But yeah, this is great. It's a very flattering color. It's up my alley. Texture wise, it's lightweight. It's great. No complaints. The second lip product, Empty, that I have is the unfortunately discontinued Urban Decay Lip Chemistry lip gloss, lipstick, lip pigment. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's a lip tint in the shade Overload. I have purchased and gone through multiple tubes of this particular color. It is one of my top 5 lip products of all time. It's a shame that it's discontinued. Again, I have plenty of lip products that are in this color family. This is a blackened brown. It's like a dark brown with cool tone berry undertones. It's fabulous. I like it. I've used it up multiple times. I can understand why it was discontinued because it kind of tastes like earwax, at least at first, but that is not enough for me to not use the product. Clearly I like the color enough to put up with it, and maybe I've just gotten used to that taste over time because I don't really notice it anymore, but I definitely remember that taste when I first used this product all those years ago. But anyway, if I ever go through my lip products, or I should say when I decide to start purchasing lip products again, I would definitely hunt on eBay to find another tube of this because I love it. It's great. And the last physical Empty I have is the Pat McGrath lip gloss in the shade Flesh 4. This is another lip product that is in my top 5 products lip wise of all time. And I have another tube of it. I don't want to be without it. It's fabulous. I've used this product fully up. The only reason why I haven't attempted to scrape even more is that the topper on this, the stopper I should say, is very firmly attached to the bottle. But I gotta give it up. This is empty. This is empty. So we're moving on. All right, now for the products that I do not physically have empties of. We'll start with the lipstick products. I do have a couple more that I know I used up, but I don't have the physical products of anymore. The first is another Cezanne watery lip tint that I used up in the shade Cafe Brown from the same haul, Japanese haul, that I got the bitter red from that I showed earlier on in the video. That's another fabulous color. Again, no complaints about the product. It's the same exact product as the bitter red shade that I showed. Again, if I didn't have so many lipsticks, I would purchase that one, repurchase that one. Yeah, so again, no complaints. The second lipstick product is the NYX Butter Gloss lip gloss in the shade Lava Cake. I somehow managed to actually use up a complete tube of a NYX Butter Gloss. Wow, in spite of how small the product looks, there is a lot of product. I think anybody who's used that lip gloss knows there is a lot of product in a NYX Butter Gloss. A little goes a long way. I managed to actually use up an entire tube of Lava Cake up, and it is another top 5 lip product. So I do have another tube currently in my collection that I will be enjoying, so I don't have to fret. I have Lava Cake for the foreseeable future. So that is it for the cosmetic related empties that I don't physically have, but I used up for 2025. And now moving on to skincare, I have quite a few soaps, bar soaps that I used up. The first being the Topicals Faded Brightening Cleansing Bar Soap. Those soaps come in a 2-pack, and I used one of those pink bars up. They don't actually last very long, so that's probably why you get 2 in a pack. But I did use one of those soaps up, and I used that primarily to help clear some back knee scarring. Yeah, I still have another bar left that I will be using at some point in 2026, so we'll see whether or not it really does fade the dark marks, but I'm sure all these products take time. And the second soap that I used up was the Beekman's 1802 Milk Facial Cleansing Bar. Really like Beekman soaps. In fact, I'm currently using their full-size goat milk soap in the scent Jasmine Bloom. Fabulous. It's a wonderful scent. I'm not really into scented soaps, but Beekman's soaps are lightly scented enough for me to enjoy them without the fragrance contained in the soap burning my skin. So I'm a fan. And I was a fan of this facial soap. That's why I used it up. Would get it again, but again, already have face wash. Don't need to get any more soap. I'm using what I have in 2026. The next bar soap that I used up was the Good Molecules Brightening and Dark Spots bar. I'm not really sure if it did anything. It was one of the first soaps that I tried to use to clear up the scarring on of the back knee that once was. Maybe it's too early to say, but it's okay. It's another economical soap. No real complaints. It at least cleansed my body, so it did the job in that regard. So yeah, that one's okay. Already have plenty of soap, so I'm not going to go out of my way to get another one of those bars. And last but not least is the Exotic Black Suede Marseille style soap that I got as a gift with purchase when I purchased a fragrance from the Exotic. It's an independent perfumery brand. I purchased a perfume in about, I think, the year 2023 for my birthday. I think it was 2023. And one of the full artisan bar soaps was a gift with purchase. And I like it. It's a giant fancy bar soap that smells invigorating, and I like it. I would get it again. It is a little pricey, but again, once I use up all the soaps that I already have, if I'm ever in the market for another fancy bar soap, I would pick up another bar. And that's my opinions on that. And yeah, that's all of the empties that I have for you today. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will post more videos related to makeup, project panning, and project use it up throughout the year, and of course beyond. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and have a good day, week, month, year, however, whatever. And thanks for watching. See you.